Welcome back to Zaleski Sports, a night of volleyball at Pacelli. Our first match, we had Pacelli and Wittenberg, and that went to 3. Pacelli was able to seal the deal and take away the win, 2-1. Now up for us, we have the Assumption Royals, and they are going to be playing Wittenberg. Wittenberg taking their time on the court right now. Again, thanks for joining Zaleski Sports. McKenna Lisinski here on the play-by-play. Braden Sutter on the production side of things. I'll talk a little bit about Wittenberg right now. Wittenberg, they are overall 9-5 now with the loss to Pacelli. They are currently tied for 7th place in the CW East due to not having any conference play due to their game fire alarms going off and not stopping, which I think has only ever happened once to them at Iola the other day. So Iola and Wittenberg are 0-0 in conference, so they are going to be in 7th. Then we have teams that went 0-1 this past Tuesday are Shiocton, Menominee Nation, and Manua, all 0-1, so they are tied for 4th. Then in first place, we also have a 3-way tie of teams going 1-0, winning their first conference game, which would be Amherst, Waiawega, Fremont, and Bonduelle. Again, that is Division 3 of the CW East. Next, we go over to Assumption. Assumption right now is in the Merriwood South. Their overall record is 0-5. They are currently tied for 4th in the Merriwood South. Assumption, Auburndale, and Newman all 0-1 after night 1 of conference play. And getting the wins on night 1 would be tied for first would be Edgar, Marathon, and Stratford. This is Division 5. We have about a minute or so left for our pregame show. Auto Select in Stevens Point is the best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and Highway 10 East in Stevens Point, and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you are good to go. We are going to be right back shortly. Thank you for listening here on Zaleski Sports. You're watching high school volleyball brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
And we are back here for match number 2. We have the Assumption Royals going up against Wittenberg-Birnamwood Chargers. So just waiting for the starting lineups from both teams. They have about 1 minute to get that set ready to go. Once I see who's out there, I will let you know. So it looks like our starters for the Assumption Royals are going to be number 1, Kylie Carroll. Number 4, Anna Schooley. Number 6, Ryan Cusack. Number 12, Elena Ayu. Number 15, Brianna Ayu. And number 16, Claire Nelson. Looking to see if Wittenberg will have the same starters they did last game, and it looks like they are switching it up.
Match number 2 of tonight's triangular between the Royals of Assumption High School and the Chargers of Wittenberg-Birnamwood High School.
For Wittenberg, our starters tonight are number 1, Lily Metropolis. Number 2, Kendall Keeson.
Number 1, Lily Metropolis. Number 2, Kendall Keeson. Number
Number 4, Evelyn Fletcher. Number 6, Charlie Eichman. Number 8, Melina Grandquist. Number 12, Layla Horn. And our libero for Wittenberg, Briley Latica.
Number 1, Kylie Carroll. Number 4, Anna Schooley. Number 6, Ryan Cusack. Number 12, Elena Howe. Number 15, Brianna Howe. Number 16, Claire Nelson. Head coach Sean Cusack and the rest of the Royals. Our officials still for tonight are Phil Abadad, and Sam Zier. I will get that right. I will get that right.
The announcer giving Phil a hard time for his last name. To be honest, I don't even know how to pronounce it correctly, but Abadad. It looks like the Royals for Assumption are going to be back to serve first. Just getting some lineup checks right now from the down official, down ref. Thank you for joining us on Zaleski Sports tonight. McKenna Lisinski, myself on the play-by-play, and Braden Sutter on the production video side of things. We are underway for match number 2. Cusack back to serve, a freshman for Assumption. Wittenberg with the point. A little correction for you guys. My fault and apologies. The Assumption Royals, number 12 and 15, Brianna and Elena Arwee is the last name. So it looks like an alignment call on Wittenberg. Being a volleyball player and a coach, I'm even a little confused at what happened or what's going on. Looks like Coach Becky Rue is saying, my bad, that's on me. They're trying to figure out the lineup right now. Brianna, are we back to serve? Nice jump serve. Push to the right side. Point Wittenberg. Caitlin Tuskowski back to serve for Wittenberg. I think I overheard him say 4 should be back serving. But she was the one that was back there last time, and they called it out of rotation. So they didn't completely correct the lineup formation after the last point, so they're able to get that without a side out now. For a lineup check, we are good, and it looks like we have Evelyn Fletcher back to serve for Wittenberg. Set to the outside. Good swing, and just off of Lily Metropolis's hands. Claire Nelson back to serve for Assumption. Tight pass from Wittenberg, dumped over and in, point Wittenberg. Kaylin Tuskowski back to serve deep, up by Assumption. To the right side, free balling it over the net. Pass up to 11, out to the outside. Roll by Assumption, and they are going to get the point, drop short. Anna Schooley back to serve for Assumption. And we have a tied ball game, 4-4. Anna Schooley back to serve. Beautiful jump serve, and that is an ace for Assumption. Great serve again, deep, able to recover, looking to free ball it over Wittenberg, back to Assumption. Great pass up to the setter, push to the outside and a quick dump over. Wittenberg there to recover. To their right side, good swing and just deep for Wittenberg. It'll be point Assumption. That will be another ace for Assumption. Wittenberg is going to be taking a timeout. Again, thank you for watching high school volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate. And we will be back after the short break.
Excuse me, is this carpet stain resistant?
No, doesn't seem like it is. Sorry.
For advice from real flooring experts and huge savings on stain-resistant flooring, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
Out of bounds serve for Assumption. Point Wittenberg. Harper Rogowski back to serve for Wittenberg. And serve short into the net. Point Assumption. Assumption leads this game 8-5. Kinley Carroll back to serve for Assumption. Down ball from the middle. Great power, but Assumption there. Going from the right side. Swing out of bounds. Wittenberg still a little confused on who's supposed to be serving. Looks like libero is heading back there. Brianna Ledeca. Nice deep float. Up by Assumption. Brought back. Nice swing. Good free ball. Looking to save it, and not enough for Wittenberg. Point Assumption. Elena Aui. And that is an ace for Assumption. Assumption leading this game now 10-6, set number 1. Brianna still back to serve. Elena back to serve, my apologies. Pretty cool, two sisters get to play with each other. It looks like one is a freshman, both are freshmen. Set to the outside for Assumption, roll over the net. Tight set, Assumption up to get the roof on the block. Free balled back over, Assumption with the dig, setting to the middle. And that is going to land in Wittenberg's court. Point Assumption. That would be number 16, Claire Nelson with the kill. Little low toss for that one. That serve into the net. Lily Metropolis back to serve for Wittenberg. Good swing by the outside of Assumption. Back to the outside for Wittenberg. Outside again. Great cut, and they're going to get the point Assumption. That'd be number 6. Rylan Cusack with the point for Assumption. She is now heading back to serve. Short into the net, it will be point Wittenberg. Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are two beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point, offering early child learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. Kendall Keeson back to serve. Nice high ball to the middle, able to roll it over, and she finds a way and gets the point. Brianna back to serve for Assumption. Good top spin. And a roofed blocked from Assumption. Assumption leading 14-8 in set number 1 against Wittenberg. Free balled it over. pass it to the setter. Setter shooting outside and beautiful swing. Looks like it deflected off the block a little bit, and that'll be point Assumption. Good serve again. Push to the outside. And she is able to find that. That would be number 8, Milena Granquist. Able to find that line shot open for Assumption. Evelyn Fletcher back to serve for Wittenberg. Hard pass, able to get it up. Might not be enough. Playing in the light. Able to save it, it's clear. Out to the outside, beautiful touch. Able to pop that up, pushing it to the outside. Down ball, staying a little low, bringing it back, nice and easy, free balling it over. Trying to set it up again to the middle, and it is too much for Wittenberg. Assumption will get the point. Out of bounds, a little too much power out of the middle swing. Like seeing that running fast plays, quick plays, catch teams off guard. Claire Nelson back to serve for Assumption. Beautiful shot. Setter able to throw that back to the middle and have a good connection as she's running opposite court. Most teams assume as she's running towards the outside that a setter would set outside, but as a setter, you know, you got to go where you think they're not going to put the ball. Trying to rekindle the ball back, and they got it free ball back over to Wittenberg. Pass up to the setter, going to the middle and swing. There's a touch. Great push to the outside, middle swing, and that was on the line. Deep serve for Assumption, out of bounds, point Wittenberg. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Sophia Lumix with the serve. She is new in for Wittenberg today. Throwing it to the outside. There was a touch. Kind of looked like no touch, but he's got the best. What a good save to get that back over the net. Pushed to the outside by Wittenberg, and it looks like no touch. It is out of bounds. Point Assumption. Harper Rogowski back in. And it looks like we have a substitution for Assumption as well. Kylie Carroll in to serve for Assumption. Assumption leading 18-11 in set number 1. Nice serve. All teams here tonight having great, tough serves. Every coach loves to see that. Push to the outside for Assumption, and she's going to roll it. Wittenberg is there, throwing it back. Wittenberg will get the kill on that. Wittenberg still trailing by 6, 18-12 in set number 1. Pass to the back row, high enough the setter's able to get under it, and she's going to roll it over the outside. Tight to the middle, she's going to push, but Assumption is there. Push it back to their outside. Roll shot deep. Throwing it back right side, great swing. Point Wittenberg. Lily Metropolis. Able to get underneath that. Just roll it down. Nice hard down ball over the net. Middle going up to swing and touch on the block. Great talk. Beautiful back row attack. Anna Schooley, I don't think you could do that any better. That was picture perfect. Away back to serve. Deep serve out of bounds. We have our family by us, so they're making funny jokes. That's why we're laughing. Good save by the setter. Down ball. Covered by Wittenberg. Up for the outside roll shot. Setter there taking the first ball. Stepping in, not enough. Looks like a little confusion after setter took that first ball, which always throws any team off. Wittenberg chipping back point by point. Great float serve. Little miscommunication by Assumption, both calling it and then not. We are going to have a timeout for Assumption. You're watching high school volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Faber Real Estate.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
And we are back after the timeout. Wittenberg back to serve. Number 1, Lily Metropolis. Nice jump, little side spin on that. Push to the outside. Wittenberg pushing to their outside. Battle of the outsides. Not enough. Number 6, Rylan Kusek back to serve for Assumption. That one may have been out, but she got pinched there, had to take that up, so free balling it over the net. Push to the outside. Number 4 with the line kill. Elena Schooley killing it, literally, from the outside and the back row. Assumption leading 21-16 in set number 1. Great serve again. Good up. Down ball from the outside. A little touch on the block. Not able to pick up that second grab. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. Number 2 back to serve. Kendall Keeson for Wittenberg. Free balled over the net tight. Assumption got lucky and got the point for that one. Great top spin serve. Brianna Awe. Out of bounds. Way to follow that to the line, and it'll be Assumption's ball. A little bit short for that serve. It'll be point Wittenberg. Wittenberg still trailing in this game, 18-23. Assumption hoping to seal the deal in the next 2 points or so. Ooh, great quick run for the middle of Wittenberg. Caught Assumption off guard a little too fast for a block to get up. They did get one touch on it, but unfortunately the touch led it to a shank. Evelyn Fletcher serving for Wittenberg. Good pass by Assumption. Push to the middle. And that is another kill for Anna Schooley. Looks like we have our second timeout for Wittenberg. It is game point. You're watching high school volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate, and we'll be back after this quick commercial.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
And we are live back from game point from Zaleski Sports. Game point, Assumption Royals right now, leading 24-19. Nice deep serve. Set back, roll. Down ball. Set to the outside, roll, and Assumption with the kill. It avoids the ceiling, but it's close. That was Milena Granquist with the kill. Kill, roll, tip, whatever you want to call that. But you know what? A point's a point, and it did the job. Number 11 back to serve, Caitlin Tuskowski for Wittenberg. Second game point for Assumption. No one knows what to do on that. Coach's nightmare, everyone looks at each other. Game point number 3 for Assumption. That is an ace serve for Wittenberg. Again, all three teams here this evening having great serves. It's always a plus when you can go on a little serving run for a little bit. This will be game point number 4 for Assumption. Assumption hoping to break the serve on this one. Another ace. Timeout Assumption, and we're going to stay right here. This may be quick. And Assumption will be going into game point number 5. They are leading 24-23. And set number 1, just needing a side out to end this game. Coach for Assumption just looking for one pass, just get it up. Wittenberg serve brings them right back into this game, only down by 1. Great serving for Caitlin Tuskowski. Again, Assumption just looking for the side out to secure this first win. And here we are with the serve. And another ace. And we are tied 24-24, so this game will go to 26. You need to win by 2. Game point number 6 for Assumption. Oh, just kidding. It is a tied game, so it is not game point. Able to get that pass up, throw it to the outside. Great swing, and Assumption puts it away. Now we're back with Assumption for game point. (25-24) Assumption to the middle. Wittenberg roll, and they are there to cover. Tip again. But number 8 for Wittenberg, Milena Granquist, is there for the block. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Great side spin serve. I didn't know if that was going to make it over, but it does. Good pass, set to the back. Roll to save, bring it in bounce. The net is shaking, but it must have hit the pole. Push to the outside, roll to number 6. Great one-arm grab by number 16 on Assumption. Throwing it deep, another amazing dive. Nobody wants this game. There we go. Pass to the outside and a roll shot. No one wants this game to end for either teams. Tip, but they're there to cover. Communication getting better for Assumption. 2 people calling the ball, but 1 getting it, 1 backing off. Looking for a swing. Nice shot, but number 6 there for Wittenberg. Looking for a quick dump. Back set. That is no touch, so point Assumption. Assumption's game point for the 3rd time this match. 26-25, needing to win by 2 in set number 1. Push to the outside, roll and deep. Able to stick out an arm and get there. Down ball by number 6. Joust at the net, and it looks like there was a net call. I think it was the top part of the tape, but that was a good joust, good effort. So they are going to adjust the score. It is 26-26. Again, you need to win by 2, so this game is going to go to 28. Out of bounds for Assumption. 27-26. Wittenberg comes back from being down by almost 10. Went on a great serving run a little bit ago to bring them back into this. Playing it safe a little bit for Assumption. Going up, it's going to be tight. Good. Love to see a hard swing on when it's such a close game. A lot of teams, coaches, their players tend to play it safe and start tipping because they're scared to make a mistake, but not the case here. 27-27, this game will go to 29. Looks like the toss was a little too low for that. Into the net, it will be Wittenberg game point. Go. Philly Metropolis back to serve and out of bounds. So those misses are a wash. This game will go to 30. Ace serve for Assumption for Rylan Cusack. Assumption looking to take this point. 4th time they've had game point this game. Almost drops, but they are there. Free balling it over the net. Going up for the swing, but throws her other hand up and tips it. Throws it backwards to the outside. There for the dig. Going to give it to number 4. Touch on Wittenberg, point Assumption, and that is the end of game 1. We have Assumption 30, Wittenberg 28. What a match. You're watching high school volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate. We will be back after this short break.
Get up to $200 back on a select set of Goodyear tires at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service during the summer tire event with an online or mail-in rebate and the Goodyear credit card through June 28th. Get the best tire prices, period, at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Be part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 14th and 15th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Merrill. Don't miss the 32nd Annual Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
And we are back. So if you were with us for that last set, it went all the way to 30 to 28. Assumption able to take the game away. Wittenberg switching it up a little bit, going back to the libero they had in the Pacelli game. We have, so that would be number 22, Michaela Moronk. Wittenberg will be back to serve. Number 3, Briley Latica. Pushed to the outside for Assumption and blocked. There was a touch. Ref accidentally whistled, but he did call that there was a touch, so the ball could keep going, but since he whistled, it will be a replay. Assumption heard the whistle and they did stop play. Great pass, back to the middle, tip, able to get that back up. Rolled right over the net, back to the outside. Good dig for Wittenberg and free ball over the net. Push to the deep corner, and it's out of bounds. Way to get to the line, Wittenberg. Great tough serve, looking to save it and bring it back. The middle going up and tipping it over. Right there to get it back. Oh. Setter was already running up to her spot a little bit, about a step. Could not get under that ball. Wittenberg leading 2-0 in set number 2. Again, Assumption took game 1, 30 to 28. Roll from the outside, set from the back row, free ball over the net. Set to the middle, looking for a corner, but Braley was there. Wittenberg able to find Assumption's open back corner and get the point. It's 3-0. Set to the middle, roll too far for Wittenberg and out of bounds. Push to the outside for Wittenberg, roll down the line, and Assumption able to get it, throwing it to the back corner, and they get the point. Pass from Wittenberg, throwing it back, but it's over the net. That's always the worst feeling as a hitter. I was not a hitter, but as a hitter, when you go up, you get the perfect meatball ball to just hammer, and it goes right into the net. Happens to everyone. And it's usually at the most inconvenient times, too. Very spinny. I think he's going to call a double. Yes, he is. So being a setter, just because there is spin on the ball does not necessarily mean it's a double. The official is watching the hand rotation of the setter. A little bit too high of a save for bump number 2. Wittenberg back to serve, dropping short. Assumption able to recover. Out of bounds call. It will be Assumption's ball. Great serve up for Wittenberg. Swing from the outside, able to get that back. Assumption bringing it back, free balling it over the net back to Wittenberg. Going for the dump. It did hit the net. It gave Assumption a little bit more time. Not enough to get it over. Wittenberg leads set number 2, 7-3. Looks like we're going to have a replay. Little talking with the officials. Fill your home with the best from Home Furniture. Sofas, sectional beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and so much more. Stop by and kick your feet up and find the perfect fit for your home. Home Furniture with locations on Grant Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. Good tough serve by Wittenberg. Assumption able to get it up, feeding it to their right side, and that is a kill for number 16 on Assumption, Claire Nelson. Push to the outside for Wittenberg. Down the line and touch. Kendall Keeson back to serve for Wittenberg. No touch. Beautiful, good, tough swing. A little bit too much. Keeson back to serve again. Looks like it's getting pretty warm in here. The floor might get a little slippery. We have a timeout from Assumption. You're watching high school volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate, and we'll be back after the short break.
Be part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 14th and 15th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Merrill. Don't miss the 32nd Annual Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
Assumption trailing this game 4-10. They did win set number 1, 30-38. Down by 6 in set number 2. Wittenberg hoping to take this to 3. Keeson still back to serve for Wittenberg. Down ball, good talk by Wittenberg, up to the middle. Swing too deep, and that is out of bounds, point Assumption. Out of bounds, teammates calling it in, but the libero trusts in her gut, and that is out of bounds. Pizarski Funeral Homes has been striving the Stevens Point and Plover areas with the best in funeral services. This fourth-generation local business takes pride in helping members of our community when they need it most. Place your trust in Pizarski Funeral Homes with locations in Stevens Point, Plover, and online at pizarskifuneralhomes.com. Throwing it back, touch, able to throw her arm and get that up, looking for a free ball over for Assumption, and they get it. Tip by the setter. Trying to dig that out of the net, but it's a little too shallow. Free ball back over from Assumption. Little miscommunication on Wittenberg. Great save by number 1, Lily Metropolis. Pass, free balling it over, Wittenberg. Throwing it outside, roll shot, able to get there. Back to Wittenberg's outside, another roll, able to get that up, tip over the net. Just misses the block, and that will be 4 touches, Assumption's ball. We have substitutions for both sides, it looks like. Number 1, Carroll back to serve for Assumption. Free ball from the back row. Hit that a little bit behind her. Awe. Out of bounds, point Wittenberg. Tricked myself on that one. Free ball up for Assumption. Down balling it over. Wittenberg able to recover. Tossing it up. Middle going, staying down, tipping. Throwing it outside. 6 getting on top, and out of bounds call for Assumption. Point Wittenberg. Great float serve. Little confusion on the talk over there. Wittenberg able to throw their arms up and just save that. Out of bounds. Elena Awe back to serve. right side. Great swing, but into the net, unfortunately. It'll be point Assumption. Great topspin serve. Outside. There to recover. Throwing it outside Assumption. Down ball. Roll. Libero gets that up. Wittenberg throwing it back over. Nice tip by Assumption, knowing that that ball was tight. Middle goes up. Assumption's point, and it is 9-15. Wittenberg still leading. And that will be an ace for Assumption. Brianna Awe. (10-15) and Assumption is right back in this. Just missed the arm, and that will be kill for number 4, Evelyn Fletcher. Latica back to serve for Wittenberg. Great up, trying to bring it back. Save it over the net, and we do. Wittenberg pass set to the back. Swing. Free balling it over the net. Assumption. Wittenberg trying to run something here. 8 goes up for the block. Wittenberg able to save it, throwing their arms out. Wittenberg to the middle. Good save. Went up, got blocked. Able to get her arm out there. Thought they were going to bring it back. Great rally by both teams. Point Wittenberg. Into the net. That will be point Assumption. 11-17 Assumption. And again, another serve into the net. Both teams, so those missed serves are a wash. Then we have another third missed serve in a row. Substitution for Assumption. Madison Moss in the game. That one made it over. Hit the net, but it did. Great swing by Wittenberg, but Assumption able to be there. Touch by Wittenberg, able to get 3 touches back. Great swing and able to tool the block. Point Assumption. Set to the middle, roll. Back set to the outside, and it's blocked, but they are there to recover. Back to the outside, roll shot. Pass to the back row attack. Going to be a tight pass. Tried to save it, not enough. Number 11 for Wittenberg. Back to serve, Caitlin Tuskowski. Anna Schooley with the back row attack. 14-19 Wittenberg in set number 2. Again, set 1, Assumption was able to pull that off 30-28. Free balling it over, very deep and out of bounds, point Assumption. Claire Nelson back to serve for Assumption. Ball looks like it's out of bounds. Lacking a little communication, no one knew what to do, so someone took it, then someone pulled away. Point Assumption. Assumption right back in it, only down by 3 now. Push to the outside, touch by Assumption. Trapped at the block. Good tough serve from Wittenberg. Great swing by Schooley again, Assumption. Ooh, and that one looks like it hit the iPad. Thought that wasn't going to make it, but it did. Just barely over the net. Great serve. Tough serve deep, able to get that up high enough. Setter gets under, outside, big cut. Not enough into the net. Hit the tape and falls over. Back row attack. Ceiling. Point Assumption. Assumption. Oh, looks like we're getting a towel. Assumption trailing 18-22. Set number 2. Wittenberg hoping to close this one out and take it to 3. Assumption hoping for a comeback to end this in 2. We do have one more game tonight. We have Pacelli versus Assumption, and that will be on a completely different stream. As soon as this is over, you will be able to click that live stream and hear us back for that. Carroll serve for Assumption. Pass to the outside, roll. Assumption is there. Throw it to their outside, roll Assumption. Wittenberg there. Great line kill, but it looks like someone was in the net. Point Wittenberg. 23-18. Set to the back row attack, roll. Able to save it. Roll shot back to Wittenberg. They're there. Passing it up to the outside. Roll. That one looked pretty deep. Throw to their outside. A push. Both teams afraid to swing right now. Set back. Going up for the swing, but just nicked it. Point Assumption. (19-23), Wittenberg still leading. Out of bounds, just missed the line. And it'll be game point Wittenberg. Briley back to serve for Wittenberg. Pass, throwing it to the outside, way out, trying to save it. Can't get there in time, and that will be point Wittenberg. Wittenberg wins this one 25-19. So we will go to a game 3. Captain's being called to the middle for a coin flip. Again, thank you for being here. You're watching high school volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate, and we'll be back after the quick break.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Pisarski Funeral Homes has been serving the Stevens Point and Plover area with the very best in funeral services. Today, as a fourth-generation local business, Pisarski Funeral Homes takes pride in helping members of our community when they need it most. The loss of a loved one carries so many challenges and often comes with so many questions. Find answers, professional services, and all the compassion and support you'd expect at Pisarski Funeral Homes, with locations in Stevens Point and Plover, and online at pisarskifuneralhome.com.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
We're back for set number 3. 6 total for the night. Game 1 went to 3 sets, and now we're going to 3 sets in game 2. Pacelli came up on top in game 1, winning 2, giving 1 to Wittenberg. We have a split in this game, 1-1, so this game will be to 15 as well. To the middle. Free ball to Wittenberg. Free ball again over to Wittenberg. Ooh. Tip, able to see that the libero was a little bit over that way. Hit her funny bone. Assumption back to serve into the net. It is 1-1. Number 4 for Wittenberg. Evelyn Fletcher back to serve. Tight pass. Outside, and I think they're going to call a double. Yep. Evelyn Fletcher back to serve again. Little miscommunication, last minute free ball over the net. Set to the outside. Swing and kill for number 6 on Wittenberg. Charlie Eichmann. Assumption taking a timeout nice and early. We're going to stay right here. This one will be quick. Again, this one only to 15. Assumption taking set 1, 30-28. Wittenberg battling back, 25-19 set 2. And we are into set 3. Wittenberg leading 3-1. Fletcher back to serve again. Set up for Assumption. Out of bounds. Beautiful hard swing down the line. Tip. Free ball over the net. Nice hard free ball. Had to die for Wittenberg. Up to the middle. And that is in. Beautiful quick swing coming from the middle. Number 8 on Wittenberg, Melina Granquist. Evelyn just chipping away back there from the server spot. Pass to the outside, and good swing, but it is blocked. Again, swinging. Back, set, roll, set to the middle. Just nicked it right over the block. Point Assumption. We'll barrel back in for Wittenberg, Michaela Morong. Set to the outside. No touch. Into the net. When the official holds up what looks like the number 4, that means there were 4 touches. It was not able to touch the block, so it either went through the net or touched the top tape, missing the block. Wittenberg trying to free ball it over, but it free balls under the net. Took a very weird angle. It is 4-5, and Assumption only down by 1. Great top spur. Serves. Trying to say spin and serve at the same time. Tip. Got it on top for a roof, and that is point Assumption, 5-5. And that is an ace for Assumption. They will take the lead in game number 3, 6-5. Great serving run for Assumption right now. Out. Assumption now leading 7-5. Wittenberg calling a timeout. We're going to stay right here. Assumption down 1-5 in the beginning of this game. Now they're leading 7-5. Went on a very long run and still on that run right now. Waiting for Assumption to exit the timeout. And an ace right out of the timeout. Assumption up 8-5. Pacelli student section cheering something. I can't quite hear it. They must be getting warmed up for the next game. Pass up. Beautiful back set and great cut by Wittenberg, able to get out of that long run. That was number 12, Layla Horn. Caitlin Tuskowski back into serve, and this is who brought them on that long run and the comeback in the last set. Assumption looking to side out right away. And just like that, they do serve into the net. Claire Nelson back to serve for Assumption, and that is over. Great pass by the libero of Wittenberg, throwing it back to the right side, off the touch. Free ball to the outside roll, and that is in and down, and it'll be Assumption's point. 10-6 Assumption. Nelson still serving. Pass by Wittenberg. Pass to the outside. Outside going up. Swing into the net. Point Assumption. Deep, and they did touch it, grab it, free ball, rolling it to the outside, roll over, looking for that back corner that was wide open, but rolls it too deep. Coach Rue frustrated, calling another timeout. We're going to keep you right here. Assumption just 3 points away from ending this match. Thank you for listening to Zaleski Sports. Myself, McKenna Lisinski, on the play-by-play for today's games, and Braden Sutter on the video production. Nice long night of volleyball for us with 3 matches back-to-back-to-back here at Pacelli. Nelson back to serve. Middle going up for the swing. Beautiful swing, but it is blocked by Melina Grandquist of Wittenberg. Kendall Keeson back to serve for for Wittenberg. One where you kind of go, oh crap. Tried rolling a ball a little too short, but volleyball god's on her side and let that flop right over the net. 13-7 Assumption. Out. Teammates calling it in again, but the libero knowing where that line is and dodging out of the way. Out of bounds serve. 8-13, Wittenberg back at the line to serve. That was Sophia back at the serving line for Wittenberg. Set to the middle, off the touch. Outside, rolls over the block, gets it up, trying to bring it back, just to free ball it over the net. Wittenberg trying to put it away at the middle, very close set, very tight. Oh. Point Wittenberg. Assumption just needs a side out and a serve. There with the fist to get that over. Throwing it back to the right side. Swing and blocked by Assumption. Great block. Assumption looking to get one more point to end this match. We have Kylie Carroll in the serve. Great serve to the very short line. Tip over the net, but she's there, throws it back. Another set over the net, trying to tip, throws it outside, roll down the line, and touched by Wittenberg, and it is game over. Assumption takes game 3, 15-9. So a little recap of what we've had so far today. In match number 1, it was Pacelli versus Wittenberg. Wittenberg coming down, losing to Pacelli in set 1, 25-13, coming back to take the win in set 2, 25-22, then falling short 15-12 to Pacelli in set number 3. So Pacelli getting that win game 1, match number 1 of the night. Then we go into match number 2. We just had Assumption and Wittenberg. Assumption took game 1 30-28. Then Wittenberg came back from a long battle of being behind and was able to finish out set 2 25-19. And then lastly, Assumption came and closed it down 15-9, getting the win over Wittenberg in set 3. We are going to go into our third and final stream of the night. You will need to log off of this one. This one will end, and then we can join the live of the new one. So we will be right back with you. You're watching high school volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate.